All right, so that done. So first of all, go to Canva, search for Canva, create an account, pick a template. We are using a birthday design or birthday post. Then you click on customize this design. So for this design, we also talk about other tools like I love IMG. I think somebody had an issue with this I love IMG. They don't know how to use it to remove background. So it's loading. Let's wait for anyone that loads fast. Then we talked about, and let me just open everything down. Remove BG. Remove BG. Okay, I love IMG. So this the design is loading. So this is the design that we want to work on. This is the design we want to work on. So for this design now, you can see this design as an image of someone standing without a background. Look at this person. This person does not have a background. You can see. So definitely they remove the background of this person. So we are going to do the same thing. Then we have the text and the rest of it. So we went through all these things yesterday. But for the sake of those that were not able to join us yesterday, that's why I had to go back. Do you get? And I appreciate everyone for following the rules. There is no noise. Now we are enjoying ourselves. All right. So let me just continue. So how do we now remove background? So before that, let me talk about these tools on the left hand side. So this one is, you want if you want to pick another design. Let's say you don't like this design now, you can see you have the opportunity to pick other design that of your choice. You can still search for the design that you want to pick. You can search for it and pick the design that you want, anyone that you need. You can see we have church designs and other ones. So I've talked about the design. Let's talk about elements. So this element is where you pick. Maybe you need an image. Let me say for instance, you don't have the image, you don't have the image of your choice on your phone or your system, and you want to get the image. This is more like a Google search. Let's say an African businessman. So you can African. So you can get some images from here for free. So, and not only images, you can get some elements, some icons. Let's say Instagram icon, you know, any icons, anything you need, you get it from element shapes. Every anything you need, you can get it from here. Frames. This thing is called frame. So this you can drag and drop anything you need. That is why Canva is very very good. This is a frame. And what do we use a frame for? A frame is just basically, let's say for instance, you don't want to remove the background. You just want to put the picture like that without removing the background. Let me just search for um. So let's say for instance, this lady now, I don't want to remove her background, but I just want to use her like that. I can drag her in the frame, and you double click to adjust or to drag her very well. Just double click, adjust it, and leave her there. So now you can see without removing the background. So we use frame to do that. So if you want more frame, you don't like the circle frame, you want more frame, you can decide to search for frame and check for other frames. Let's say now you need a rectangle frame, you need any out frame you want. So that is that about that. So for that, I don't need frame, so I'm not using frame. So you can delete everything. So now let's talk about how to remove background. So let's go to I love IMG for those that do not understand how they remove background. So this I love IMG has multiple tools that we can use. You can compress image, resize image, crop image. So just look for remove background. This is remove background here. You can see. And let me be sure, when you found it on your phone, I'm using my system. Maybe I think, I don't know. Were you able to see it on your phone? Those that did the design yesterday, were you able to find remove background when you use your phone? Just use the reaction so I can know that we're on the same. Okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I saw that reaction. All right, so somebody said they were able to find it on their phone because somebody was complaining that they were not able to find remove background. So this is remove background. And if you know that this thing is giving you issue, you can use another tool called remove bg. This is it. Remove bg, remove.bg. That's another tool we use. But the disadvantage of using remove bg is going to reduce the quality of your image. So it's going to reduce the quality. That is why I love img. So just click on remove background, then upload your image. So just click on select image, just pick it from your phone. It's very straightforward. Forget the fact that I'm using my system. It's the same thing with your phone. Select, just click on select image, pick it from your phone and upload the image. Then it's going to remove the background. Let me just do a test run, a quick test run. Okay, let me use this person. What's happening? All right, let's try remove bg. So once you come to remove bg, you don't even need to create an account here. Just click on upload image. Once you click on upload image, you upload the image, and let me just quickly pick something to use. I don't know why this thing is giving me issue today. Too many pixels for the image. Okay. So it can't remove the background of that particular image. So I have to pick another image. Let me try this guy. Alright, so it actually worked for this guy. So in case anybody is having the same issue, definitely you have to work on that image before you put it there. So let me see what is happening here. So you can see the image has been removed already. The background of the image has been removed. Let me just enlighten it. Okay, okay, you can. So you just download it from here, but know that, see, it's going to reduce the quality of the image. That is why I don't normally use remove bg. Then you save it on your phone, your system. Just save it somewhere. Let me just call it one. All right, so let's see what I love img is doing. You can see it has also removed the background of the image, but there is something here. Anyways, you can just download it still, or remove the background and download. So once you've downloaded it, you come to uh Canva. Now everybody knows how to navigate through Canva now. You come to upload the image. For those that are using their phone, upload will be here on your phone. Just click on any side of the screen. Make sure that this triangle line or rectangle box is not on anything. Just click on any side of the design so that it's not on any. Sorry, let me pick this call. Hello, hello, connecting. All right, let's continue. So just go to upload. Once you click on upload, upload the image from your phone or your system. So so let me just use this. So you wait a minute so that it's going to upload, then you drag it. So just click on it. You can decide to click on it or you drag it, or just click on it. So you can see. So for something like this, you can decide to drag it more so that the person can stay very well. So let me just do this and do this. All right. Before we continue, let me just drop in the attendance form so that you can fill your name and we can record the attendance for today. So I will drop it on the comments or chat box. You just click on the link, put your name there, and that is all. So let me just quickly copy the link and send it to you so that you can put in your attendance for today. Still loading. Okay. So I will drop in the attendance so that you can put your name for attendance for today. So we know those that attended for today. So please just copy the come to the chat box the way I'm here and click on the link. Click on the link, put your attendance. So while doing that, let's continue. So after coming here, you can decide to change the name. So I told everyone to change the name to their name. Let's say the name is so this is the name I decide to use. So happy birthday. Just remove this name. Mm, then you can just edit everything. It's very simple. Then how do you change the color? Just come to this color. I don't like this black color here. It's not giving me what I want. So you can click on it. Click on that particular rectangle. It's a rectangular shape, right? I don't know. It's not clicking. Why? All right. So the reason why this is not clicking is because that is the background color. When they started the design, that was the background color they used for the design. That is why it is not showing a rectangular shape. But if you click on this white shape, you can see the white shape is actually clicking. So how do you pick shapes? Like I told you, if you need anything, you come to elements, search for any shape of your choice. Just click, just search for shapes. All the shape that you need will be given to you. So rectangle. So click on it, come to color at the above, pick the color, change the color to anything you want. Let's use the light color so that we can complement the image of this color. Then if you don't like the color, you can edit the color to your just come to this side that says add color. Then you can work on the color, or if you know the color code, let's say you are designing for a brand or an agency, they all have color code, so you can just punch in their color code here. So let me just drag it here a little. Okay, I think I this is okay for me. So you drag it, resize it, and place it wherever you want to use it. So and you can see that this rectangular sign is covering my text. So how do I go about it? What do I do to send it to the back? So to send this to the back, on each and every element you click on your design panel, you see this thing that pops up that says more. So click on more. Once you click on more, go to layer. When you go to layer, you now send to the back. Send it to the back. So check if everything is at the back. And if you look at this very well, I'm using a light color on another light color. It does not work like that. If you are going to make them balance, something dark on top something that is light on top something that is dark, so that the text will be visible very well. You can see this does not work for me. So let me darken it a little bit. So we can decide to come here again, darken the color of that orange. You can come here and darken it, make it dark. So anyhow you want it, So this is just a tutorial class. You can see now I can see the text very well. Now it is now bold. So let me just change this one to something light. You cannot use something dark on something dark. It has to be something light on something that is dark, so that the whatever you want people to see will come out very well. So let me just make this one white. All right, I think that is okay. So for this lady, you can see that her hand is behind the shape. So what do we do? You look for that this thing that pops up. The same thing on your phone. Just click on more, go to layer, then click on send back or send forward. That is send forward. I made a mistake. That is send forward. Send forward. Layer, then send forward. Send forward. Now she's at the forefront. All right. So how do you now pick text? Let's say for instance, all these design are not here. So let me just delete everything. Delete everything. So um then let me work on this one. So let's say for instance you have a blank design. So how do you go about it? And you're asked to design a birthday post for someone. You are paid. They paid you to design something, a birthday whatsoever, and you don't know how to go about it. So you can decide to go to design, because it's very very stressful. I will tell you this. Even if you are a professional graphic designer, every project is a learning phase. Every project you are given, you have to. It's more like I don't know anything. How do I go about it? That is what we do. Brainstorming is a very hard thing for us graphic designers. You have to brainstorm. How is it going to look like? What text am I going to use? What's the color code? What color am I going to? So it's a lot to be on your edge. So if you are designing from I will advise that you don't design from your edge. If you don't know how to go about the design, just go to Google, search for, let's say, the design that you want to go about. Let's say um social media design. Let's say you want to make a social media post, social media design. So you search for it. Okay. So when you search for it, just go to image, check their design, check different design that you can pick from. Please, I will advise, don't design from your head. Use people's already made design. Nothing is new. Everything is old. Just look for social media. So just pick any design of your choice, any design that works. Just look at it and do something better. Let's look at this one. So once you see it, you can download it on your phone. So let me try to brighten it. Okay. So we have different designs here. So let's do something. Let's do this. Let's do this. So let's do this. How do we go about it? So let's come to Canva. Okay, let me split my screen into two so I can be seeing the template and be. So this is what I'm doing. So designing from scratch. So we are in today's course. How do we design from scratch? So let me just delete everything I have on this panel. So you are given a project and you're asked to make a design and you don't know what to do. I told you already, go and search for design that are already made on that particular thing you want to do. go and search for different design online. Once you see the something that you can emulate, something you can copy, um just look for a way to either make the same design or make it better anyhow. So first of all, let us change the color. So come to color here, click on the panel, then change the color. You don't need to resize. We're already in the same. Yeah, we have the same size. Or if you feel like you don't have the same the same size, you can decide to work on the sizing. You can decide to resize, but you can't resize here. That is, you can't resize on the on the free version. You can't resize. So you have to look for a template that has the same size of the design you want. So let me just continue since it's the same size. So first of all, click on the background. Once you click, if you do not click on what you want, it won't. You can see we have a rectangular shape around this box. Definitely, it's telling me that okay, you want to work on this particular thing, Abi. So click on it. Go to color. Pick the right color of your choice. So for this, I think I'm having. So once you work on this one, come here and drag it to. Okay, now I think we're having the same color. So after that, then we have this whatsoever. This one is called frame. This is a frame. So go to element, search for frame. Is the meeting about to end? Let me know when the meeting is about to end so I can create another meeting link. Let me check so I don't. Where is it? I'm trying to find where we are. All right. Let's just continue. So search for frame. So see more and pick the right frame of your choice. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. So once you click on it, just rotate it to how you want it. You can see there is this rotation sign here. It's the same thing on your phone as well. Just rotate it. Rotate it to 90 degree. So now it is 90 degree already. And if you want to curve it, this one is curved. You can see that it's curved. How do you curve your own? You can come here, click on what you want to curve. You can see this curve round. Click on curve round, then increase the I think it's okay now. Then you can decide to increase it. Then you can see that we have another whatsoever at the back. Let's leave that for now. Then let's look for, is this burger? I think this is burger, Abi. Burger, burger. So let's search for burger here and put it there. Image of burger. Just come to photos. Under photos, click on photos, and you see different images. Make sure it's a free. Um, hmm, let's pick this one. Let's pick this. Then drag it to the frame. Automatically, it's going to enter the frame. It is upside down. It is upside down. But let's rotate it. Let me drag this thing a little bit. It is upside down. Let's rotate 90. Okay, 90 is okay. But at the same time, just reduce. What I did, I double clicked on that image. Once you double click on it, you can now edit or work on it. Let me reduce it. Mm, this thing is not giving me what I want. Let me just search for another burger or use something far away. Let me use this one. So also drag it. Then you come to click on it. Double click on the image rather. Then you rotate it 90 degree. Is okay. 90. So then you place it very well. All right. So let's manage this one. There is no much time. So let's just manage. Hmm? So I hope we are following. You can drop your reaction. So what else do we have? You can see we have what happened just now. Where is my sample? So just give me some minutes. I didn't continue the recording. Okay. So then twist slant this one to 90 degree, 90. Then just write what they write up to 50% off. You can decide to continue copying each text so that that will give you more in a way you are using the same text. Then change the color to color white. You know, I told you that if you want to make it come out, you have to use a light color on a dark color. What is that mean? Color white. Why is it giving me? Okay, what should be it? Let me just pick. Just change the color from this color wheel to color white. Okay. Then you can now slant it as well. Slant it 90 degree and edit. If you want to edit it, just double click on it up to 50% percent off. So here we have it. So put it there. But you can see the 50% is a different font. So you can just let's just leave it like that. There is more to do that, but there is more to be done in that area. Let's just leave it. Let me increase this a little bit. Then we have shop now below. Still come to element, search for shapes, look for you can come to all. Go to all. Then you see different shapes you can pick from. Let me just pick this. This is what I need already. Change the color to the same color that we've been working with. Then drag it downward, extend it. Hmm, this is not working for me. Let me just delete it. So let's change the color. Then the next is you make you round. Just go to corners. Then we have corner here. click on corners and make it round a little, make it round anyhow you want it to look like. So I think this is okay for me. Extend it and reduce it a little bit. So just work on it, sha. Then let's just write what they wrote there. Shop now. So you can still click on the text, duplicate it. Once you duplicate it, drag it, change the color white, and write your text. Double click on it and write your text. Shop now. Shop now. Then you can extend it so that it's going to come up. Please, once it comes down like this and it's not coming up, just extend this thing here. It's going to come up and align it well. Now it's aligned. Then there is something I need to talk about. There is this. Okay, I think you get it whenever you are working. And if you look at this design very well, let me just focus on. I think I'm done with whatsoever is there. Then you put your logo. There is a place where they added their logo here. So just you can decide to, if you have a logo, put your logo there. But for this class, I'm not going to be adding the logo. You can see we just made a design from what we saw online. We made it from scratch, but you can make it better. But for the course of this training, let's just leave it like this. So, but you can also always make it better. And let me just talk about some few things. You can see that there is this rectangle shape here. Your design should be in between, or your element should be in between this rectangle shape, so that when the printer is printing it, they won't cut your design somewhere. Let's what I'm saying. Then another thing is this: you can decide to group your elements together. How do you group? On the phone, you would click, more like if you want to click on something, you just click once. But if you want to group, you would click on it, then select more, or something like select more is going to pop up. Then you now select whatsoever you want to group together. So that when you are dragging, let's assume that I want to drag this thing now. If I drag, I will only drag show shop now. So let me undo. If you want to undo, you click on this arrow that says undo at the top. It's on your phone as well. You undo. So let me now do this. You can see I have group here. But if you look at it, I will be grouping the burger, the shop now, and the rectangle. I don't want to group the shop, the burger. So let me just, on the laptop, you just left click and drag your mouse on the system. But on the phone, would click on the text, then you select everything you want to group together, and you click on group. Now you can see that it is grouped already. Now if I now move this, I'm moving everything, both the shop now and the rectangle. Then let's just click on undo, so that it's going to place it there. So the reason why we do grouping is to make our work faster, in case you want to drag it somewhere, you want to do many other things. So that's why we group together. So let us center this text. So how do you center? You look at this. You can see, if you look at this thing very well, there is this red line that is showing. That red line is helping me to place it wherever you can see that there is a red line that is coming from top to bottom. It's telling me that this today's special is at the center of this design. So the burger as well, do the same thing for the burger. You can see, let me just try to place it well. Anyway, you can, if you don't want to stress yourself, just click on whatever you want, then click on this three line and click on align page. You can see, click on align page and click on center. It's going to automatically center it. So the one I did earlier was the manual one. Then you can decide to put it at the top and make them on the same page. So that is the design for today. So I hope you understand. Let me come to the meeting so I can see people's reaction. So if you understand what we just did, let me see your, just put in your reaction. All right, I can see people already dropping their reaction. So um for today, let me just look at the syllabus. Let me see if I've been able to cover what we are doing today. Then I've talked about the assignment. The assignment is go to Google, search for any design of your choice. Just search for social media design, social media. Let me just quickly search for this social media design. Then I already told you that don't design from your head. Design with template. Nothing is new. Everything you are seeing online, it was gotten from someone's idea, someone's opinion, and all that. So do the same thing for your own. Don't design from your head. The design is going to look shabby if you design from your head. There's a lot on your head. You are thinking about a lot of things. So it will not form the way you want it to form. But if you are working with something that is already there, something that is already approved, forget. The best thing you can do is to make that design better, because now you have different idea of how you can make it better, unless you don't want to make it better. So you can see this one. Just pick any design of your choice and design from scratch. So this one is very easy. Just work with Canva, look at everything there, and I'm sure you're going to get it. So let me see our syllabus. Let me see if there is anything that we've not talked about. So that about the assignments. Then you now forward it to the discussion group so that we can evaluate. Let me just quickly go through the syllabus. So okay, design from scratch. We've talked about that. How to use template. We've talked about that. Canva introduction. We've talked about that. Then so on Tuesday we are going to talk about more like photo editing. Photo editing. How do you edit photos? So we'll talk about that next week Tuesday. So let me stop sharing my screen so I can welcome questions. All right. So if you have any questions, you can just put the hand reaction. Just put in somebody that is raising his or her hand, like the way I did just now. You can see I just raised my hand that I have a question. Just signify with that so I can, so that you can turn off your mic and ask questions. So and I hope you have put in your name for attendance. Please, there is a link in the comment section where we write comments. Click on that link and write your name for attendance purpose. All right. Shanky Flex has a question. You can ask your question, Shanky Flex. Okay, some people are dropping their attendance here. Okay. Okay. If you're having issue dropping your name on that link I dropped, you can put in on the comment section. Let me go and see if people have been dropping their names. Let me see. Let's see.
All right, sir. So I didn't hear when they are going to
Only
take
one
the
person.
course for digital marketing.
Okay. For as per digital marketing,
Repeat yourself again, if you never mind.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
for digital marketing entails a lot of things. Graphic design, video editing. Digital marketing is a general name, is a broad name. But anyway, if it's digital marketing and advertising, that is week 3. That is the last week of the training. So that's for digital marketing. All right. So any other question?
All right. No, for now, that is all, sir.
Okay, thank you. So only 2 people drop their attendance. So click on the link on the comments chat box. There is a link there at the top. Just type it and put your name. Put your name here. Let me just put this as number 1. You can edit. Just put your name there. Just click on next and add your name. All right. So let me just copy the names here and put it. If you have any other question, please signify with your Shanky Flex is raising his hand. You can ask your question, please. Let me stop the
No, sir,
recording.
I've already asked